Hey everyone, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce. For today, we're going to do the sorting and storing of my Lego sets. So this is the first kind of live stream that I'm trying to do on my own. So this may or may not be working right. I don't know. I'm trying here. So let's see. I'm trying to open the video to see if there's. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Pumpkin Bricks. Pumpkin Bricks is here. Thanks for stepping in. So basically, what the stream is going to be is just me sorting and storing my bricks. Nothing crazy. So you see right now, I have some I guess trays set up that I'm going to start storing some stuff in. Michael Thalamer is here. Hey, Michael. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. So what I basically want to do is try to, like I said, this is my first stream that I'm more or less doing on my own. So if anyone wants to join in, let me know, and I'll try to figure out how to do it. But other than that, you guys can just type comments in. I'll be looking at everything and answering questions kind of as we go. So what I have behind me is a huge table of sets that are set up and are not set up, but it's stuff that I've been building, and I am more or less sorting it all out to make room for more sets that I'm building. I hope you guys can hear me okay. If you can hear me, let me know. It looks like we have a couple people in the chat. So got 9 people watching, 2 people chatting. Hey Beatrice. Hey Dylan. Dylan Lovegrove, I hear. Okay, cool. So everything's working good. So this is my sort and store stream. So basically what I do is when I sort sets, I kind of sub-sort them into these containers. So once I have one of these bins filled up, then what I do is I will put them back either over here. There's a lot of storage trays over there, or back behind me I have my main, I guess what you call the stack-on wall, or the storage container wall. So I kind of sub-sort it by part type, and then it goes in the stack-ons or the storage drawers, and everything gets put away from there. So it's a system that works for me, and I kind of know where everything goes in my storage stack-on system. So sometimes, like, what I do is I'll actually make little piles right here. Like, before the stream came on, I took apart 2 or 3 what do you call them, the Minecraft sets. So those Minecraft sets are basically like glorified brick boxes. So when I took those apart, I more or less just put the piles of bricks kind of on the table here, and then just went ahead and put them away. So I didn't do the sub-sort like I'm doing now. So I've been a lot of these sets that I'm taking apart are all the sets that I've been building on my Hidden Brick channel. I've been trying to get stuff in queue for that channel. So it's pretty good. Yeah, so Beatrice says I'm going to get some of those containers. So these containers are great for small parts. Come on. And there's Dexter. Dexter always has to be part of some of my videos and everything. So, for example, like here's all my 1x4 tiles. So these type of containers, you can see they're Stanley containers. They are very cheap on Amazon. Dylan just made that comment. Like I think these smaller ones run about $13 or $14, and the bigger ones are about $18. But you know, all of the parts that I don't use a lot for my mocks, I more or less put in these type of trays. So you can see this is a whole thing of just animals. So it's great to put them in there, and they're more or less out of the way. And then all of the parts that I use a lot of frequently, the more frequent parts are all in the stack-ons and the my storage drawers, so I can access those a lot easier. So that's my system. You know, when I'm at shows or people that ask me about stuff, it's one of the most popular questions I get is, how do you store and how do you sort your Lego? Especially since I have so much, there really has to be a good system to sort and store. Especially if you're an active builder. If you don't know where your parts are, you're gonna be in trouble. It makes it more frustrating to build. Pumpkin says, the parts I don't use or want to sort, I sell. Well, if you don't sort them, how do you know what you have to sell? I guess that's the next question. Are those big enough for base plates? Beatrice asked you, are these big enough for base plates? If you're talking about these Stanley cases, no, they're not. They're big enough for some pretty large plates, like these big plates can fit, but they don't fit base plates like the big 32 by 32 base plates. Okay, so Pumpkin sells bulk, so that makes sense. If you're selling bulk, then yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to sort it. Most I sort in, because so sorting by color is the other debate. Do you sort by part type or do you sort by color? That's kind of one of those you know, Democrat Republican type of questions. You're either one side or the other. I can't say that I've ever sorted by color, mostly because when I build stuff, I know kind of what elements I'm looking for, and less by color. And if all of my gray pieces are all in one container, I can't see that being easy for me to find based on color. Like if I'm looking for this one piece in a giant bin full of the same color, then it's going to be, I'll have to dig through thousands of colors just to find this one piece. And imagine if it was like one of these small ones, like a 1x1 or something. So for me, sorting by color doesn't work. Now I've seen a lot of people share their sorting options or their solutions, and they do it by color, and it works just great for them. So it's really, honestly, it's a preference thing. If it works for you, then do it. I can't sort by just color. It's just me. Dylan Grove says, my old YouTube username used to be Dill Pickle Love Grove. Do you remember me asking you that question? Yes. And to be honest with you, Dylan, that question of color or by part type gets asked a lot. So it's not a new question, but it's a valid question. And the answer truly is you sort by what's easy for you to find. That's really what it all boils down to, and what I've more or less found as being the most easy answer for everyone. The thing with the way that I have to sort is I have so many parts just from all the Lego sets that I've acquired over the years that I really have to do it a little bit more than just color, or else you know, I just won't be able to find it. So there's been a lot of Lego sets on sale at Toys R Us and Amazon.com. Amazon.com does a good job of matching like online retail prices that other retailers do. So when Toys R Us started putting a lot of their sets on sale, Amazon is mad. So I've been buying a lot of stuff that's been 20% off or more. I have a lot more. I've been building so much. I've got some mocks in the works. The problem is I've got all these built sets kind of building up that I need to make room for them. So Dylan says, no, I asked you if you had unused Lego and you said you wouldn't give any. It was a few months ago. All right, so I'm confused as far as what he's asking. I'm sorry, Dylan. Show the brick separator tower. That's one of my prized little towers that I've got going on. Here, I'll show you. So as I open new sets and it comes with one of these, I just add it to the top. This is pretty much all of my brick separators that I've opened out of Lego sets. You know, there's a green one in there. So where did that? There's a pop quiz. Where did that green brick separator come from? But all the other sets that I've opened so far that have come with brick separators, I try to put on there. I may have one or two floating around somewhere in the house. I know my kids like to take them whenever they're disassembling their Lego. So there may be 3 or 4 upstairs somewhere. But for the most part, that's all my brick separators. Beatrice says, is there a way to buy the containers in bulk to get it cheaper? I don't think so. Not that I know of. And I didn't buy these all like in one shot. I would buy only like 1 or 2 at a time, and then I've just slowly accumulated them over the years. So I wouldn't recommend, you know, buying, you know, a whole stack of them at once. But to answer your question, I don't know if you can buy in bulk anywhere. What Legos are you going to sort? That's what Alvaro Perez asks. Basically, I have, let me see if I can do this. Right over there, you can see on that table, a lot of sets over there that I'm more or less disassembling and sorting. Instead screen there. It's basically some Lego City sets. We have some Ninjago. There's a few Technic stuff and some superhero sets. So that is what I'm disassembling and sorting currently. Most all of this stuff is recent stuff that has gone up on my Hidden Brick channel. I've been spending a lot of time putting videos on that channel just because that's where my the bulk of my views seem to be coming from that channel, so I've been focusing a lot more attention to that one. Beatrice asks, how long will this live stream last? Probably about an hour and a half, so probably till around 10:30, hour and a half to 2 hours. It took me a while to figure out how to get this thing set up. I've really never done a live stream like this, so I've joined live streams, but I've never actually created one from the beginning. So this is all new to me, so I appreciate all of you guys jumping in here and joining in on this party. So keeping it in the theme of you know, sorting and storing, question for all of you guys is, what do you do with all of your parts? I hear some people already talking about you know, sorting by color, and you know, Dylan only has 4 brick separators, so everyone is different. So I'm curious to hear what you guys do. Maybe we can all learn some tips and tricks from each other. Oh, the other thing that I have is a few drawers down here. You can probably see there's some sets in here that need to be disassembled, sets in here that need to be disassembled. And we have a full drawer of minifigures here, a drawer of minifigures here, and a drawer of minifigures here. So I have 3 drawers of minifigures and 3 cases of minifigures up on the wall. So the minifigures is another thing, because I really enjoy collecting the minifigures now than I used to. So how do you sort those and store those minifigures? Money is tight. Money's always tight. How many people do we have watching now? 5 people watching. That's all right. So oh, we have a shipwreck set here that we're disassembling. This is a Lego City set, one of the deep sea explorers. It's all right. Yeah, kids love the Lego City stuff. I'm kind of neutral on it. Hey, Haley. So Haley, I guess you just joined the stream, but I was telling everyone that if you want to join in, I would I'll let you guys in. I don't know how, so I was telling everyone that this is my first stream that I'm more or less doing on my own. So if you guys want to join in, someone's gonna have to help me, or at least point me in the right direction on how I can invite someone. I've seen, and I've been invited to streams before, and I've just never done it on my own. So bear with me. Pumpkin Brick says, "What do you do if you find knockoff Lego?" That's a good question. I have bought bulk Lego before, and obviously there's going to be some knockoff Lego in there. And to be honest with you, I just throw it away. That's all I've ever done with it. I don't know. What else am I going to do with it? So I don't buy enough bulk Lego to really find that much. Most everything that I've gotten in my collection is from everything has basically been from Lego sets. So there's never really been any I don't know what you call it, like the knockoff, the clone bricks or anything else. So I throw them away. Let's see. Dylan says, "I feel bad. You only have a few people in this big world watching." I don't feel bad. This was a unadvertised stream, and it's my first one that I've done on my own. So I don't want people to watch the train wreck as it happens. Let me get a few of these under my belt. So Haley says on stream, control window, there shall be a person with a plus sign. I see the stream control. There it is. Okay, I see what they're saying. All right, so you guys are helping me out. So Pumpkin is telling me how to do it. Haley's showing me how to do it. Maybe I'll figure it out. Dylan says I need to make a giant tower. A giant tower of what? I'm new here, guys. Okay. Okay, I see what Dylan is saying. Dylan's saying I need to build a giant tower, build bigger than bricks for Chris's tower of Lego. Okay. I'll try to do a giant tower. All right. Someone says I have the pieces. I don't know if I have enough pieces to make a giant tower. Probably make a tower. I don't know how giant of a tower. You know, I saw bricks for Chris's tower when we were in Philly, and definitely don't think I have enough pieces to build that big of a tower. That tower was nuts. Build Titanic. not really into building nautical vehicles, or else I may do it. But build a rainbow. I could build a rainbow. This Lego City undersea shipwreck set came with a bunch of these gold tiles. It's actually they're actually the real gold, not that pearlescent gold. So that was really cool. That was a nice surprise, getting those pieces in a set. Dylan Lovegrove says, what is your favorite Technic and City set? Technic is easy. That's the motorized excavator. That's going to be one of my all-time favorites for a very long time. I don't know what if they can come out with a set that would really make it not my favorite anymore. The Porsche was not bad. I'm going to give it to you. This Porsche was a fun build, but once it's built, you kind of lose a lot of the, I guess you can't see any of the functions once it's built, but it was extremely fun to build the Porsche. Definitely the remote control motorized excavator is my all-time favorite Technic set. Now Lego City, that's hard because Lego City is it's not my favorite Lego theme. It's probably not even in the top 5 of my favorite Lego themes. So for me to pick, I guess, my favorite of a Lego City set is kind of hard to do. But if I had to pick one, it will probably be one of the bigger sets, like one of the City Square sets, or even like a Lego City train set. Something that has a little bit of substance to it. I don't know, the more I think about it, those little mini camper, those little $20, $25 little vehicles that Lego City comes out with are pretty good. I always forget about those because it's just such a small set, but those are not bad. So when I buy the City sets for a lot of times just for the parts, and because my YouTube fans love to see Lego City, so a lot of it is for them. What is your, let's see, Eric channel 200 says build Big Bunny. I don't know what that means. Big, like Bugs Bunny? Eric says, what is your favorite food? I go through phases of what my favorite food is. Lately I've been digging some Indian food. Had one food I had to eat like the rest of my life. I don't know. I'll have to think. I'll come back to that question. I don't know. Can you make the Porsche remote controlled? Possibly. I don't know if I want to do it, but looking at the way it's set up once it's been completely built, it looks like it could have the ability to be remote controlled. I don't know if I'll be the one building it remote control. I think someone already has. I've been following very loosely on Eurobricks, the Porsche thread there, and I know there's a lot of people that have been doing modifications and other remote control features. So I think it has been already remote controlled. X channel says, what can you build? You can build anything you put your mind to. Build your cat. Yeah, Dexter has a sig fig. I think his, oh, he's in my, Dexter has a sig fig and I don't. Because Dexter's sig fig is Dexter from the Lego movie. That crate's there. So this is the, I'm going to show you all the gold tiles. I have Mr. Gold worth of tiles here. This little undersea shipwreck set. This is all the, where's my camera? There we go. This is all the gold tiles that came in this set. So that's what the undersea divers were looking for, this little shipwreck part. So I'll put them in with all my money. I have a drawer in my stack-on case of all the gold tile, the little ingots, the Lord of the Rings, of course all the $100 bills, little money pieces. So that's basically the money drawer. Eric Flores says build a big house. Yeah, I could. I'd rather build a big building and not a big house. Dylan asks, what state do I live in? I live in the state of Texas, United States of America. That's where I live. And I have my son watching. Hey, Dad. That's my dad. Hey, Dad. Are you really in the other room just watching me? You could come in here. Hey, Tyler, why don't you come in here? So, question for everyone. Who in here uses their teeth to take bricks apart? Because, hey Digger, because when I was a kid and we played with Lego, there was no such thing as brick separators. Well, there was. It was called. It was called your. Oh, the kids are here. So it was called your teeth. There's Tyler. What were you doing? Watching the live stream in the living room?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not in the living room. Upstairs.
Upstairs. So out of habit, still to this day, I sometimes put the Lego up to my mouth.
And take it apart.
Use my teeth as a brick separator because that's how I did it as a kid.
Oh yeah, I did.
I did play with Lego when I was a kid, believe it or not. Digger says me, Michael says me, so everyone in your teeth. I try not to do it anymore because it really does damage your bricks. Well, damages your teeth too, but more so your bricks.
Is that the new camera?
No, it's my webcam. I've had it forever.
No.
So I have a brick separator right here, and I try to keep it. So I have my brick separator tower. Obviously, I have no excuse for using my teeth when I have this giant tower right here. But I try to keep this one separated, and I've kind of put little marks on it to basically keep using this one. I'm trying to keep these in mint condition. My bin of plates is getting pretty full. Why does it look like daylight in your room? That's a good question, Dylan.
Because it has a lot of lights.
Yeah, come over here, Cole, so they can hear you. Tell Dylan why it looks like daylight in here.
Because it has a lot of lights.
I have a lot of light. So when I do my YouTube videos, I basically, one of the keys to doing good video is lighting.
Having a lot of lights.
Yeah, lighting and good audio, good sound. So I have basically like studio lights set up in here, and I have them all on right now. So it definitely lights the room up really well. And then the camera settings also help to show that light pretty well. So it kind of looks like daylight.
I could stay.
I mean, it doesn't feel like it in here. I think it shows more in the video. It feels more like artificial light to me, because it is. Alvaro Perez says, if you build something else, where do you put them for you can't lose them?
And a lot of bots.
Hey, Captain Bricks. So I guess he's asking, like, if I build a set that I want to keep together, where do I put it?
You keep it in an office,
Yeah.
in this office, or the office over there.
Yeah. So.
Or you can keep it in the closet.
So in our house, so Cole kind of explained where I put it. In our house, we have an actual home office. We're in the Lego room right now, so this is separate than the rest of the house. Yeah, but there's a home office where we have computer set up. My wife works there a lot when she works from home, and there's computer set up for the kids to do homework and stuff. So if there's a set that I want to keep put together and not disassemble it, it usually goes in that office, because there's a lot of shelves. I have a full shelving unit.
Don't you make the shelves?
It's basically, yeah, the shelves I made. If you look at my cover art for my YouTube channel, it has a picture of those shelves. So that's where a lot of the stuff gets stored on. And then there's a couple cases inside of our entertainment center in the living room that has some Lego sets in there. But I'm getting pretty close to wanting to change those out. But I have stuff in there like Benny's spaceship. I have the Volkswagen camper.
Vinny shapes.
I have the Palace Cinema. So the large stuff that I don't want to take apart, I more or less display somewhere. And then I have a little bit of space up here. I could move the camera and kind of show you. Right back there on top of the stack-ons, there's a little storage room, but not really. The Lego City is actually still put in a box. So if I don't want to disassemble it, sometimes I just have to box it up. So the Lego City is all in bins. So there's various places where I put it, but Yeah, you just, it's the problem with a Lego collector. It's like you have to make decisions, and you have to make cuts on what's good enough to be displayed and what has to be disassembled and used for parts. So I like to do a lot of mocks. Obviously, hopefully everyone has seen my Lego City updates on my channel. So you can see all of that has just basically been parts that I've used from disassembling sets. So that's how I get all the parts from my Lego City. Yeah, so that's the benefit of taking stuff apart. It's like, yeah, you kind of get disappointed that the set is not put together anymore, but you get the benefit of having a larger selection of parts to use to build your mocks. So that's pretty cool.
Keep all the people there.
Yeah, and then the minifigures. So I've got display cases of minifigures up there, and drawers and drawers and drawers of minifigures. Yeah,
And a lot.
lots of minifigures.
So many pigmen.
Dylan asked, who is watching this on their iPod 6 like me? Not me.
Not me.
Not me. Pumpkin says, nah, man, I'm using a laptop. I'm on my PC.
Tyler was
So
watching on his tablet.
Dylan says, besides Technic, what is your favorite themes? My number 2 theme besides Technic is definitely has to be Ninjago. I'm a huge Ninjago fan.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm a bigger one.
You're a bigger Ninjago fan? Ninjago's cool. I really like that fantasy theme, kind of a style of Lego set.
I kind of like it.
You kind of like it?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, you want to show them that? So we have the final flight of Destiny's Bounty. Oh, here, take this. This one's cooler. I'm putting stuff away.
Cooler. Cooler.
Yeah. That's a cool set. Anyone going to Brick Fiesta this July? It's a good question, Beatrice. I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know if anyone's going. Brick Fiesta. That's a Texas thing. That's a Texas brick show. Unfortunately, I can't go because it conflicts with a family vacation that we've already had planned for
A long time.
a long time, or else I would definitely be going. But I'll probably go next year if it doesn't conflict. But I'm curious to know if anyone else is going. Good question.
Well, I want to see this one fly.
Dylan says, I'm a city creator and Technic. Yeah, creator is cool. So after,
Can I play this?
yeah, go ahead. So after Ninjago, I think my next favorite theme would probably be, I'm really digging the Nexo Knights. Maybe Nexo Knights? Or,
I saw one too, and it's not that good.
oh, you don't like the Nexo Knight cartoon?
It's terrible and tasty.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the cartoon. It may be terrible.
It's terrible.
I had another one in my head. You guys messed me up. Oh, I was gonna say the Star Wars stuff, like the original trilogy and the Force Awakens sets.
The Force Awakens are really good.
Yeah, those are my next favorites. I don't like Clone Wars. I don't like Yoda Chronicles. I don't like all that other,
I got it.
non-original trilogy stuff. But I like the original Star Wars stuff. Dylan says, I'm waiting to go back to Philly Brickfest. Were you at Philly this year, Dylan?
I wasn't.
No,
Last
his
year I was
wasn't.
in Houston. Now where did this piece go?
Alvaro, hey Cole, Alvaro Perez says, hi, how are you doing?
I say, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
You sound like a robot.
Okay. Cole, how old are you? How old are you? I'm 10 years old.
So, Ralph DeBrule says the bearded brick was going. So, yeah, I think he is going, and I wish I wish I was going just to meet him. He's so funny. I get a trip out of listening to him. I like how he's just so, just kind of
funny.
Yeah, he's funny, but he's funny,
Himself?
and yeah, he's himself. He just kind of has this no nonsense, just kind of whatever attitude, and I'd love to meet the bearded brick. And it's funny, I was in San Antonio a month or two ago. That's where he lives, and we had stuff going on, and I never got to even send him a message and see if we can meet up. Adam Spong is here. The Spong. Hi. He's from Australia. You know where Australia is?
No. It's in South America.
No.
I don't know where it is. I'm just guessing.
South America.
How are you in America?
South America. Okay, you're wrong. You're in the wrong continent. You're in the wrong world. You're way off. Good to have you here, Spawn. Hey Cole, Digger Bricks. He says, do your kids play with Lego too? He's asking me about you guys. Do you guys play with Lego?
Yeah.
Answer him.
I'm a bigger fan than Tyler. I don't.
Hey, this isn't a competition. It was just the question, do you guys play with Lego?
Yes, but I'm a bigger fan. Look.
So Dylan was at Philly. Cool.
Well, I didn't get to go because of my basic.
Yeah.
And I got a Game Ball.
Yep. The Australia is getting a Lego store in November.
I want to go there.
You want to go to Australia? Or to the Lego store?
Lego store in Australia.
We have a Lego store pretty close to us. We could just go there.
I want to go to Australia.
You go to Australia, okay?
If you know where it is. I have no idea. I'm a kitty cat. I can never like one. See, I'm a kitty cat.
Get to see your first picker. But yeah, so in Australia they have never had a Lego store. So this is the first time they're going to see pick-a-brick walls.
Finally, Legos.
No, they have Lego, but they don't have the Lego store.
So they have to make them?
No. They have to make the Lego store.
Yeah, but they already have Legos.
Yeah, but they have to go to like.
Read it, Tyler.
Hey.
Just read it.
Cool. I'm saying they have to go to like Walmart's or other stores to buy their Lego. But at the Lego store, you get exclusive sets, like the Lego Technic Porsche. Dylan says he's never been to a Lego store. The closest one is in Atlanta.
You've been to a Lego store. No,
The Lego stores are okay. I mean, they're okay.
This is Belgium Lego Minifigure.
Yeah, there's some things that are good about it, like the Build-A-Fig, the pick-a-brick wall, if they have decent stuff on the wall. I don't know. I'm just not a super huge fan of the Lego store. But, for the exclusive stuff, I mean, you can't beat it. It's good going there. But there's also the Lego shop at home.
We have a Lego shop. It's this whole big room.
No, my stuff's not for sale. I can send you back.
What?
So in Australia, they have Kmart, Target, Woolworths, and Toys R Us. That's the only places they can buy Lego from. So
I didn't know Walmart has those.
Walmart has a lot of Lego. But he said Woolworths. It's a different store.
We don't have Woolworths in here.
I can't say that I've seen a Woolworth around this. We may not have Woolworths here.
We don't. Something that I am not.
Adam's looking to get some cheap blue torsos for his sig figs.
Who's Adam?
He's Adam Spawn from Australia.
Oh.
The Spawner. Oh man.
Funny. How long have you been doing Legos?
How long have I doing Legos? Well,
You told me it was a little kid.
yeah, I started when I was a kid. I need to wear a GoPro or something because I keep walking over here sorting stuff. I hope they can hear me while I'm back here.
They can hear you really good.
They can hear me really good. So I got back in. So I had a dark age, and I got back into Lego about 8 years ago, 8 or 9 years ago. Mostly just doing Technic stuff. That's kind of what brought me out of the dark ages. But ever since then, I slowly started getting into more Lego system stuff. I want to say that like the Lego Ninjago really is one of the, what got me into the Lego system was World Racers, believe it or not. That was a theme 7 or 8 years ago. And I started buying those World Racers because I saw that they had a lot of Technic parts in it. And I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And then once I started buying those, this happened. I just bought more and more and more. So it's been about 8 years. I would say the first 2 years of it was mostly all Technic. Do Barnes and Noble have Lego cheap? No, you have to get it on sale and use coupons and stuff. Adam says I had a dark age from Lego bankruptcy in 2003. Actually, that's when Lego had their dark age, their real bad wave of sets. Thankfully, I was in my dark age, and I didn't have to witness those or purchase any of those bad sets. So it worked out for me in the good run, I guess, in a good way. Let's see. Lego sales in Australia was all the old sets on sale. That's not good. We need the new sets on sale, right?
Oh, yes! The new sets of what? Ninjago? Yes! Ninjago. And awesome.
So, hey, settle down. Settle down. After 2013, Lego in Australia has never been 50% off. Here recently with the popularity of Lego in the States, it's actually really hard to find any Lego here cheaper than 30% off. And if I do find it cheaper than that, it's usually in the, good night, Digger. It's usually in like these Walmarts that are far out in the country somewhere. Excuse me. What are the comments saying, boys?
I have no idea.
Read them.
I just visited Adam alone.
Beatrice Bricks, gotta run. Bye. See you, Beatrice. Thanks for joining. What's up? Azure Eyes Silver Yoshi. Good to see you.
No mark up on
Oh,
Lego.
that's no good. It says the markup on Lego is 20% and the sales are 20% off.
What does that mean?
So if a set costs $10, they sell it for $12, but then they discount it 20% to $10, and they pretend like it's on sale, but it's actually the original price.
Oh.
So they pull like a little bait and switch on you. It's not good. Basically, what he's saying is it's not good. So I guess what everyone can't see is what I'm doing is I'm off screen, but I'm putting stuff away in my little stack on drawers. I guess somebody could move the camera to show what's going on over here.
Am I doing it the red way? Yes.
All right. That could be me. Kids, you try to get them.
I don't know how to do it. Oh, not me. I'm sitting in the chair. Hey, who's doing all of it? I know I'm sitting in the chair. Look at that one doing it.
So over here I have my my main stack on drawers that I Azure Eyes Silver Yoshi. Will this stream be available after it's done? Yeah, it should be. Yes, it should be available as a video. So as I've sorted my parts, I'm more or less bringing them over here and putting them in the appropriate drawer. Similar to the way Bricklink sellers do it, but I don't sell any of my bricks. What are you playing with? Oh, that's what I just put apart. You dropped one of those hands.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no idea.
Bilal Adris says, nice video, you have more sons.
What?
What?
Yeah, wait. He has one more son. His name's Andrew.
I have more sons, and they're all gone now. They left me. All right. Jonathan Risen says, I've gone to Barnes and Noble here in Florida, and they've stepped on ripped open sets full price. Oh, so they have damaged boxes that are ripped and opened, and they're still selling them for full price. That's not good. Hey, Deb. Bilal says, I never knew you had more sons. Yeah, I have 3 kids, believe it or not. I'm glad that drawer wasn't full of stuff. It would have been a mess. What's he asking me? Hey, what's up, Minifigure Collector? Hey, Dan. All right. So.
It's too much. I can't read.
Too much.
Oh, How much do you pay for Legos a month? That's what Tyler said.
How much do I have? How much do I pay for Lego a month? I don't really calculate how much I pay for Lego a month.
So you mostly do on the like $60.
No, it really depends on the way I buy my Lego. Is if it's on sale, then I usually buy it. And it usually has to be 20% or more off the retail price for me to pull the trigger. Basically what that enables me to do is have more, I can stretch the dollar, because we know that Lego isn't cheap. It's a very, very, very expensive hobby. So the more stuff that I can get on sale, the better. So that's more or less how I budget my Lego. So there's some months where I don't buy very much at all, and then there's some months where I spend probably more than I should have. But if it's all on sale, it all kind of balances out on the end. First YouTube pronounced my last name right for the first time. As Your Eyes Silver Yoshi says, this is a pretty awesome stream. Thanks. I appreciate that. This is kind of my first go at doing some live streaming, so hopefully I can do this more often. Basically, when I do these sorting of my Lego, I'm just kind of sitting here watching Netflix, not really doing much. So I figured, why not share the fun with the YouTube community, and hopefully we can get some tips and tricks from everyone that sorts their Lego and figure out how to solve this never-ending problem of sorting your Lego. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So I have these bins that I fill completely up with plates. So what I'm doing now is sub-sorting them, and I'm going to start putting them in all the appropriate bins that they belong in. The law says dude, you're so lucky to have these sets. I wish I could have some. I don't know if I'm lucky. I've worked hard to get a good job and make sure that I can support the family and you know, have a little bit extra money to buy Lego. So I think I've worked hard for it, and less of it is luck and more of a you know, doing your homework and getting a good job type of thing. Ralph says, so you don't limit yourself? That's false. I limit myself. So I have on my brick set account, I have a wanted list of stuff that I want to get. And then as sets come out and as I purchase them, there's been times where I quit buying stuff because I have to limit myself. So there is a limit. It's not unlimited stuff. Do you set a yearly budget or just hope not to max out the credit card? I don't put anything on credit. Everything I buy, I have to basically have cash for it. So I have a budget of cash that I have basically allocated each month. That's basically it. So no credit cards on this at all. Azure Eyes says, been collecting Lego for years. Me too. Aussie Bricks Down Under, buy 20 cents a Lego piece. So a lot of times here in the States, Lego at 10 cents a part is kind of a golden rule of that's a good buy. But at 20 cents a piece, that's pretty expensive. Lego Friends and Lego Elves are always a good price. Yeah, since they're non-licensed themes, they can easily sell those sets a little bit cheaper because they don't have to pay licensing fees. So I do find that those sets do happen to be a little bit cheaper if you're doing the parts per price ratio. And I'm not a big fan of the parts per price ratio. Right on, Ralph. Stay in school and get a good job, kids. Game Applier says, what's your favorite type of Lego? If you're asking about theme, hey, no more. My favorite type is Lego Technic. Are the Lego festivals always where you live? So I live in a pretty big metro area. I live in the Dallas area of Texas. So yes, there are quite a few Lego shows that come here. I was just recently at one a couple weeks ago. It was Brick Universe. So I had my Lego City set up there. Met a lot of cool people, a lot of people that I know, and new people that I didn't know that I've met. So that was fun. There's quite a few coming the rest of this year. I've already signed up for one of them that I'm probably more than likely definitely going to, and we'll see about the other ones. But even in the Texas area, there's Houston, San Antonio, Austin, obviously Dallas and Fort Worth. So there's each year there's probably 4 or 5 or 6 that come to our area. So it makes it real easy for me to not only attend the shows, but also display my Lego MOCs there. So hope that answers your question. What's your favorite things to build? Probably my custom Lego City is my favorite stuff to build. I definitely have been recently got a little bit burnt out on building my Lego City, so I've started to experiment building other types of stuff. I built a Nexo Knights mock where I basically built I don't have it, it's in a box right now because I showed it at the brick show I was at. Yeah, the Brick Universe. So I built a Nexo Knights mock, and I've been working on a fantasy mock. It's kind of city-ish, but it's going to be a little bit something different. It's basically like a shotgun house, but it's going to be suspended like a bridge over like a big valley, and then it's going to have a lot of kind of rundown spookiness to it. But it's basically going to be like sandwiched in between 2 mountains with like a river valley right below it. So it's going to be a little bit more organic and less of the kind of clean city stuff that I've been building a lot of stuff out of. So I'm trying to do something a little bit different, taking a break from the Lego City, but I'm definitely going to get back into it and start building more stuff for my custom Lego City, because I have a lot of pictures that I want to use for inspiration for new buildings in my Lego city, but I just need a break from building that kind of mock, which I'm sure, I don't know, maybe it's just me building a lot of the same stuff. I just get burnt out on it. I like to let my mind explore different things. Bilal, address are Lego festivals at different places like Wisconsin. I live there. Where do you live? They do have them throughout the United States and really the world. So you just kind of have to do searches and really kind of do the legwork on your own a little bit to see where the Lego shows are coming. But yeah, they do have them all around. I can't tell you specifically if they have them in Wisconsin. I would think if they did have it in Wisconsin, it would be in a bigger metro area, maybe like Milwaukee. I really don't know what the bigger cities in Wisconsin are, but it would definitely be more towards a larger city. But you know, do some searches, see what Lego festivals are coming or Lego shows, and I bet you'll find something close to you. It may not be in exactly Wisconsin, but I mean Chicago is real close to Wisconsin. They have them in Chicago all the time, so you'll just have to kind of do your research a little bit. I won't do it for you. Dan Grams, appreciate that. Dan says, I watch every video that you do and they are awesome. So I've been spending a lot of time on my Hidden Brick channel lately, so I haven't done a lot of string cheese and applesauce videos, but I'm trying not to neglect this channel. It's just I only have so much time in the day to devote to YouTube, and it's usually a couple hours at night, and that's it. So here you go. I'm spending a few hours with you guys tonight because I love my YouTube followers and everyone that watches. So appreciate all of you guys for watching and commenting, and don't forget to check out the Hidden Brick. It's all just building, so I know it's not for everyone. Definitely has a unique audience, but I think it's one of those things that's a little bit different than what a lot of Lego videos are, and I definitely get a really good positive response from those videos, so check it out if you haven't seen them. Oh, sorry, Bilal. I do live in Texas, so the Dallas area is one of the largest metro areas in the United States. So there's good reason for Lego shows to come here because there's a lot of people that come to the shows. And when I did Brick Universe, it was a pretty good sized crowd. I'm not gonna lie. It was. The venue was one of the smaller ones that I've showed at, but the crowd filled it up nicely. So we had a good turnout. That was fun. My little brother likes watching your videos too. Cool. So we got a whole family that likes to watch my videos. Alright, so if you guys are just joining, what I've done is I've sorted all of my plates basically into a large pile, and what I'm doing now is sub-sorting them by the exact type of plate. So all of my 2x6s basically go in one bin. All of my 2x2s will go in one bin. And as I slowly fill those bins up, they start to get sub-sorted by color if need be. But right now it's all pretty much basically by part type only, not by part color. So when I build something and I'm looking for a 1x4 plate, I can go to one drawer and find one 1x4 plate or a whole bin of them, and from there I find the right color out of it. So it makes it real easy for me to find my parts. As Your Eyes Silver Yoshi says, could you give me some tips on making mocks? Yeah, I can try. The thing with making mocks is it's really about the techniques. Kind of Lego has, I guess, ways that they like, or the ways that they've designed the pieces to fit the best. It may not be the right way, but they do fit together the best way. So it's really about learning the Lego techniques on how to create shapes from all of these bricks. So how do you learn those techniques? Good question. Thanks for asking. The best way to learn those techniques is really by building stuff. So the more sets or instructions you can get a hold of and learn and start playing with all these different techniques is really the best way to start, I guess, whetting your palate on learning the ways of the brick. The best way to do that is just go online to lego.com and look at their free downloadable instructions of pretty much every set that they've made in the past 5 or 6 years. And just start playing with pieces that you already have. They don't have to match colors or something, but just learning new ways that Lego designers are building Lego sets. From there, you can kind of take those techniques that you've learned and more or less start to create the forms and all of the mocks, more or less, that you're building on your own. So that's really kind of the 50,000 foot looking down best advice that I can give. Now I don't know your skill level with building Lego, but you may be more advanced than just looking at Lego instructions. So if that's the case, it really just then comes down to just do it. You just have to start just putting the pieces together. And if you do this and you say, oh, I don't like it, well then just take it apart and try something different. So the more and more and more you get into it and start playing with it and trying new things and figuring out what does work and what doesn't work, it's really the best way that you can really start making mocks. So hope that helps answer that question. Game Applier says, thank you for saying my YouTube name in the video. I guess in this video right now. Sure, you're welcome. Are there any Lego stores by you, right? So you say that you mean Toys R Us or an actual Lego store? There are so many Lego. There's so many places I can buy Lego around me. Like, keep in mind, I live in a large metroplex area, so there's Targets, there's Walmarts, there's grocery stores that carry Lego. There's all of these like clearance type stores, like the Five Below. They carry Lego. I have Lego stores. There's actually 2 within driving range of me. So yeah, I have a good, I guess, resource of stores to go to if I want to buy Lego from a retail store. But I'm a fan of online shopping, and I will buy most of my Lego from Amazon or Shop at Home or Target, Shop at Home, or whatever they call it, just because I can get it usually cheaper. I don't have to pay for gas money because they'll deliver it most of the time for free if you order a large enough order. So even though I have stores everywhere, and if I'm in like a Target or a Walmart shopping for other stuff besides Lego, I mean, who does that? But if I'm in there doing that, I will usually walk by the Lego aisle and see if there's anything on sale or clearance. But I normally don't make a habit of shopping retail stores very often at all. It's just it's just not worth my time, my gas, my sanity walking around with all these small kids, drooling over all the Lego sets, and I'm looking for one thing that's on sale and it's not even there, and I have to end up leaving. I just don't like messing with it. Azure I says, my cousin got into Lego. He's younger than me because I liked Lego. Yeah, it's so easy for young kids to get into Lego. It's just one of those toys that just I don't know. It's so fascinating for young kids all the way up to young adults and older adults and teenagers. It's really a really well designed and thought out toy that sometimes it doesn't even feel like a toy. A lot of times I have to kind of pump the brakes and remind myself that this is just a toy. But it may be originally, I mean, you kind of think about the Lego movie and how a lot of the story was built around, the man upstairs, and how he used it as not as a toy, but as a showpiece item to build his Lego city. So it is an artistic medium. I mean, you can't deny that. But ultimately, it's marketed as a toy for kids. I think stuff like the Technic Porsche, though, is really marketed more towards an adult and less for the kids. One, because it's $300, and two, it's extremely complicated. Extremely complicated in my mind equals fun, because I like that challenge. But some people look at it as, I'm just want time with that. That's too complicated for me. I'm not that way though. All right, almost have all of these plates sub-sorted, and then I'll start putting them away. So you can see I've made piles of all the type. I did get a few bricks mixed in here, but that's okay. All right, there we go. Hoosier Brick says my Lego store is 2 hours away from me. That's not good if you like to go to the Lego store. I mean, my Lego store is, it's funny when I say it's my Lego store. It's not my Lego store. It's the Lego store that's closest to me. Is actually, I mean, if I don't hit any traffic lights, it's probably 10 minutes from me. But with traffic, it's more like 15 to 20 minutes. So it's actually really close to me, but I rarely go there. The pick a brick wall is never anything that I could feasibly use. It's usually all just random plates and bricks. I've always been disappointed with the pick a brick wall at that store closest to me. So I don't really see, and especially since I can get most everything off of Lego Shop at Home, like all the exclusive sets, all of the free promotional items, all of the double VIP points, anything like that, I can get it at Shop at Home. So I don't see much advantage of going to an actual physical Lego store, unless you want the Build-A-Fig, or if you need to do the in-store, like monthly builds. So I don't know. Everyone has their preference. I mean, if there wasn't one close to me, maybe I would desire to go there more often. But it really, the one that's close to me, I maybe go there twice a year. That's it. Bilal says, when you work, how much money do you get each week or month because you get big sets? I don't think that really equates to how much I budget for Lego. Because like I said earlier, my Lego buying is based on stuff that's on sale. So if there's nothing on sale for a month or two, I don't buy anything. So I save a lot of money, and then whenever the stuff goes on sale, all that money that I've saved, I use that. So it really doesn't matter how much money I make each week or month, because if I made $1 million and nothing went on sale, I'd still have $1 million, because that's kind of my unwritten rules to buying Lego. Bilal says, when are you going to build Lego Ninjago City of Sticks? Could you build that tomorrow? That's a great question. Funny story about that. Let me tell you that in a second. So I'm gonna adjust this camera just a bit, because I'm starting to put everything in the bins. Bear with me here. Point it this way so you can see what I'm doing. And that way I can talk to you guys while I'm putting everything away. So the City of Sticks. That's a pretty cool set, and unfortunately, I won't be able to build it because one of my sons has already built it. So it was, I believe, over the Christmas holiday when they were out of school. You know, it was cold. They didn't want to go outside and play, so my youngest son asked if he could build one of my Lego sets. And I said, sure, pick one. Guess which one he picked? So it's already built. You know, I could post pictures of it or do like a little video review or something of it, but I'm unfortunately not going to be able to build it unless I take it apart and then rebuild it, which I don't want to do that. If I'm taking it apart, I'm probably just going to part it out and use the parts for other things. A 1x3 plate drawers are getting packed full of stuff. Could you build Lego Ninjago Sky Shark, please? Sky Shark, do I even have that set? I have a few of the newer Lego Ninjago sets. I don't see the Sky sharp. I don't know if I have that set yet. So with my build videos, so Bilal asking me quite a few questions about my build videos and if I can build something for tomorrow. It's hard for me to. Okay, so I do have it. He says he saw my haul. If I have it, where's it happening? Did I put it away already? Oh, he's right. Yes. So there's the sky shark. Good night, Azure Eyes. See you tomorrow, or whenever I do the stream again. There it is. I haven't built it yet. I'm just now getting to the 2016 sets. The way I build my sets is kind of I try to vary them, and I actually have about 2 weeks of Lego build videos already recorded that are scheduled to go up on my Hidden Brick channel. So I will get to these probably this week, but the video won't go up until 2 or 3 weeks from now. Unfortunately, that's just the way that, because when I record the build videos, I guess you don't need to look at my belly. When I record the build videos, they're I'll do like 4 or 5 in one day, and then I could schedule them out basically 1 per day. So what I can do is put that sky shark in the queue to start building it. But even if I build it tomorrow, probably won't see it for a couple weeks. Unless I do an actual live build, like a live streaming build. That would be pretty cool if I did that. But probably won't do that either. I don't know, who knows? Maybe I'll have time tomorrow to spend some time doing an actual live build. These 2x2 plates, I actually have 2 containers of them in here. And they're sorted by color type because there's so many, they overflowed a single bin. So to kind of show you what's going on. I have 2x2s, 2x2s. So these are my grays, and these are my sorted colors. And I have basically each one of these drawers. And if you've seen some of my sort and store videos, you'll know that in these drawers I have these containers that have various different parts inside. So I come out as I'm building, or I can leave them in there and drop parts in as I'm sorting and storing. And then the stack-on type containers on the wall, they're actually not stack-on brand, but they're from, what do you call it, Harbor Freight. So they're a little bit cheaper version of the stack-ons. So that's what I use for my small parts. They work great. So basically, if it fills up, I usually archive duplicates, like large quantities. Like here's a good example. This drawer right here has these modified CDEB. It's a modified 1x2 plate with a Technic pinhole on the side, but it filled up with all of like dark bluish gray. So what I did is I filled up an entire 2x3 Ziploc bag full of them, and you can see how many I still have in here. There's quite a few left in there. So I'm putting these, I have containers that go in this closet. There's a closet door back here. I have containers of what I call overflow parts. So there's so one color that I just archive all of the extras, and if for some reason I use all of those parts in a mock or something, I'll just pull what I need out of the closet. So it's a system that works for me. So keep in mind, a lot of this stuff is based on the fact that I buy way too many sets. Kind of an addiction thing that I have, but also it's fun. I use all the parts. It's not like they're not being used. I mean, you've seen the mocks that I do and stuff. All right, so we're getting pretty close to finishing up this stream for today. I think from here on out, whenever I do a sort of these parts, you can see all these sets right here are sets that I need to disassemble and make room for my new mocks. Basically, this mock that I'm building here is going to take up. I envision it being about this big, pretty big. So I need to clear all of this off to make room for this thing. It's definitely a start, but I need more room for it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clear all this out, and the next time I do a sort, a disassemble, sort, and store, I'll do another one of these live streams. Hoosier Brick says, if you had to guess the piece count of your collection, what would it be? It's a good question. Let's see, I can go to my brick set database, and it gives me a decent estimate because I have all of my set inventoried in there. Let's see, my sets. You don't want to know how many sets I own. So it's estimating at about 350,000 parts. 350,000. Temple of Air Jitsu, could you build that tomorrow? Okay, so tomorrow's Tuesday. I've got to work all day. We've got stuff going on with the kids in the afternoon. So my build time is going to be practically zero for tomorrow. But I have it right here. It is on my list of things to build next. And I know I've been saying that for a while, but I'm telling you, I am going to build it. I've been waiting for it. Here's the other thing: is I have to clear room for it. So this step is so critical. As much as I hate doing the sorting and storing, it has to be done because I have nowhere to put the new Lego sets. I mean, I even have this cool Technic set that I had to move because the Lego Porsche that I recently built is now taking up the spot for this one, or where this one was. So stuff like this I even have to take down. To be honest with you, this has been on display for so long, the gears are all binding up with dust and stuff, so it's probably better that I take this apart anyway. So Temple of Air Jitsu is coming soon. Bilal address says, do you have Tiger Widow Island. I have something. I have something over here. Is it the 70604? Yes, I do have that set. I need to archive some of this stuff. Almost went everywhere. Can you try to get the Lego Marvel Black Panther Pursuit? I actually did order that one. So that'll be coming soon. If it's not here already, I have a little heap of stuff over here. There's, you can see some boxes. That stuff needs to be. I need to record a haul video for those. I think I have a few more packages coming in that I'm gonna record a haul video of all of it together. So yeah, I think the Black Widow Island is part of that. Plates everywhere. All right. Hey, Bricks for Me, how's it going? I'm not going to stick around much more longer in this stream. We've been going for a while now. Doesn't really say how long I've been going. The law really wants me to build some Ninjago stuff. I really want to build it too. All right. All right, so let me move this back around so you can see what's going on here. So here's my table after I sorted all of those plates and got most of them all put away where they belong. All of these that you see here actually go in a slightly different drawer. So all of these little Stanley cases there hold these larger plates, and I've also got some bins back behind me that hold some of these large elements. So the never-ending sorting and storing, I hit that roadblock of now I've got to go through all of these to put all this stuff away. Got a couple of these Minecraft Enderman guys. Throw them over there. I have some random minifigures here. I bought a small bulk set from a little Facebook garage sale site that they had probably 6 or 7 SpongeBob sets and various creator sets in there. Thanks for watching, everyone. I am going to call it night. I've got a little bit left to put away here on the table, and then that'll more or less clear everything away, ready for me to build a little bit more. So thanks everyone for joining on. Thanks everyone that watched earlier and had to leave. I'm going to try to do this more often for when I have to do these disassemble, sort, and store. So it's things that has to be done. I really don't like doing it, but I see the value in having all of the parts sorted. So it's just one of these things that I'll do, and we'll have you guys join in on the fun while I do it. So thanks again. Thanks for Bilal Idris. I know I'm saying that wrong. Thanks for all your questions. Michael Thalamer, good night. Hoosier, we had the Spong in here earlier. Haley was in here. Deb Ramey, Azure, Beatrice Brick. So thanks all for watching, and we will see you in the next one.